Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Let's Play Mac OS X. This is the second episode in the World of Guns Gun Disassembly series. Last time we played through the first gun you unlock, which is the AK-47, and now we're going to have a go at playing the Colt 1911. Playing this on Steam, and without any further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so I just accidentally recorded me playing the first section of the Colt without recording the video, just recording the audio, so forgive me for that. As you can see, I've already unlocked the field strip. I'll just do it again quickly so that you guys can see it. So we unlocked the Colt, which, if you remember yesterday, cost 800 experience, but we'd earn about 12,000 experience just over the quiz and doing the AK model. So I've got to do this time without the arrows, because obviously I've already done the field strip on this model by accident. So this is, there's only one order you can do things in the field strip mode, and that's, oh god, what have I done? There we go. There we go, that's it. Yeah, so as with all the models, the field strip is just a really simplified version. It's just the kind of fundamental parts, not the whole model. So it's pretty quick, pretty easy. You can still mess it up though, obviously, as I just demonstrated. But you can't lose it. You just got to do it in your own time. And there we go. Okay, so we've completed the field strip. The next up is the disassembly. And as you can see up here, actually, the Colt has 52 parts, which compared to the AK is about half as many. The AK had 96 parts, so this is a relatively simple model to do, just in terms of the number of parts. But there are other things that can make a model more complicated, just in terms of on some of these earlier ones that have been in the game longer, the model design is a bit weird. Like, they haven't made it so every single part has to be manually done. Some of them go in groups, and this can be quite difficult on some of them to remember which is the part you have to click on specifically. But just with the AK on the disassembly mode, all the potentially active parts flash, so it's pretty easy to know what to do. You can't really go wrong, and even if you do go wrong, it doesn't matter. Like that. But it's a good way you get the hang of just how the gun works and which bits you need to click on, so that when you come to the game, you know what you're doing. There we go. Job is a good one. Okay, so having done the disassembly, we now, of course, have to put the thing back together again. This is probably going to be a much quicker video than the last one, just because it's a much simpler gun to put back together, and I don't have to explain things in as much detail as I did last time. And I've kind of got the hang of the game again, having not played it in a while, between my playing it on Congregate and my deciding to put together a video for you guys. Let's see what's next. I've forgotten something. One of these bars, there we go. So I just bought Sid Meier's Beyond Earth, I think it's called, the Civilization spin-off set in space. I think it's just downloading it now via Gamersgate. It's on sale on Gamersgate, along with Starships, I think it's called, which is the standalone spacey kind of game that actually ties into or has cross-compatibility with Beyond Earth. So I don't know exactly how they react together, but there's some way you can kind of play them together. But here we go. Another one done. So yeah, pretty straightforward, this one. And of course you get the achievements every time for each model. You get the same achievements each time, although of course we unlocked a lot of the Steam achievements last time, so we probably won't get those again this time. Okay, so on to Operation. This is the bit where you just get to play with the gun, basically. You just have to go through all of these, and on some of them, this is interesting, grip types. Rather than actually doing something specific with the gun's functionality, you can just kind of play with different appearances of the guns. So obviously that's like a newer grip, and that looks the same as the first one. Oh, okay, I realised what I'm doing wrong. Here we go. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, so there you go, a few different options. I'm going to go with that one. Okay, so what else we've got to take the safety on and off? Where's the safety? Let's see that happen. There you go. And then we've just got to fire it until it's empty and unload it. Let's unload a shell. There it goes. If you didn't watch the last video, there's a few other things you can do on this, like go into slow motion. Even more slow motion. Excuse my doctor. And super extreme slow motion. There it is. What else? We can X-ray. There you go. So once you complete all those tasks up here on the top left, you finish the operation mode. You can play around more if you click continue, or you can just click exit and go back to the main game. And after you complete operation, you unlock paint. I played around in that with the AK a little bit, so I won't bother doing that with the Colt. Okay, so game mode is where you have to disassemble and then reassemble the gun. And there's the sniper and the serenity bonuses, which increase your score. The other thing you can do in the game mode is try and beat the time scores. Each gun has 3 different times you've got to try and complete it in, for an added challenge, I suppose. Oops, that bit comes out first. My mistake. And then this bit. Get in there. See, as I was saying, got Beyond Earth, so that's downloading, and I might put out a video of that while I'm doing this series, so let me know if that's something you'd like to see, and I can prioritise that maybe over more of these videos. I was also thinking about doing a Mountain Blade Warband video maybe, since that's on Mac OS X 10. I think it's available on both Mavericks and Yosemite. I'm running Yosemite at the moment, which isn't without its problems, I'll be honest, but it does free up a few games which you otherwise can't play. Although, of course, if you use crossover or wine tricks, you'll know that Warband, the whole Mountain Blade series is actually quite portable. I played it originally actually on crossover a few years ago, but crossover's gone downhill a little bit on Yosemite. There are quite a few problems on it, but it's still functional. So I might also do like since there are some really great mods for Mountain Blade that aren't available on the newer versions, I might maybe do a playthrough on one of those as well. So let me know in the comments, if there's something you'd like to see of those, or of other things that you know are available. What am I doing here? there. And yeah, like I said in the last video, I don't really know anything about guns. It's not something I'm specifically interested in. It's more just the kind of taking things apart, the kind of cross between OCD and mechanical interest that I kind of enjoy. And achievements. Anything with achievements tends to get me. I'm a sucker for achievements. But, oh dear, I just lost the Serenity thing there by being a bit too trigger happy, I guess. But yeah, you do get kind of, because I wouldn't know otherwise what any of these parts do really, so you do kind of learn based on what pieces are in every gun and how they differ slightly, and maybe old guns and new guns and that kind of thing. Which is kind of interesting maybe, I don't know, maybe that's just super nerdy. But this is a Let's Play channel, so what more do you expect? There we go. So again, those are the achievements. Gamer is just for completing the game, Timed is for completing it within a time limit, and Expert is for completing it without taking any hints. Okay, so we'll have a go at the Super Game mode now. This is a kind of advanced version of the standard game where you cannot click on the wrong part, and you also can speed up some of the game's animations to save time. So I've got to get this right this time. What is it? This bit comes out first. Yes, we're getting there. And this bit here, and then this bit. Oops, missed that there. And yeah, there's an achievement for scoring above 75% on the accelerations. Which is not the hardest thing to do in the world. Especially since you have to do all of them twice with the assembly and the disassembly. Now there's a chance I'm going to make a mistake here in this next section. Pretty sure no, this bit has to come out first. Yes, because that bit keeps this bit locked in. Let's see, take out that kind of spring thing. This bit can come out now, as can this bit. And this bit. Good, okay. Take the hammer out and take that apart. Okay, and then... Okay, there's this little pin. Yeah, as you progress through the game modes, it definitely gets a little bit more tense, as you can actually lose this game mode, whereas of course you can't lose the standard game mode, you can just get a better or worse score. So let's try not to mess it up, putting it back together again. Okay. Oops. Still on 86%, so we should be okay. Right, is that bit next? I think this is next. I'm not... Yep, there we go. And this bit. Oops, got that one. Thought I missed it. Missed that one, of course. Spoke too soon, didn't I? There we go. First time the charm. 3 minutes. Cool. Craftmaster is for completing Super Game, Serenity for completing the Serenity achievement, and Lightning Fast Reflexes for achieving more than 75% of the accelerations. Okay, so the next and final game mode actually is the Hardcore game. And this one I found kind of confusing originally, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too tricky. You single click to activate parts, not double click. And the only extra achievement is to get sniper mode. But to get the hardcore achievement, you can't just complete hardcore mode. You have to actually basically activate 3 separate parts at the same time, like this. Got it. So as long as I keep the sniper achievement, then we'll also get the hardcore achievement. But it is quite tricky. It's definitely one of the hardest achievements to get. I messed it up there. So that those parts cannot move independently. And finally the trigger. So it's pretty quick playing the hardcore mode because you can do a few things at once. It's always worth thinking about which parts you know can be moved independently, so you can speed things up a little like this. Okay. What have I forgotten there? Oh, that bit. There we go. Got front there. Well, there we go. Even if we didn't get the achievements, that is the hardcore mode finished. Let's give that another quick go and see if we can get the hardcore achievement. Why not? Three out of 4, that'll do the job. Ah, what have I messed up there? That bit. Let's restart. There we go. Just got to try and stick it back together without messing it up. Fingers crossed. So far, so good. Okay. There we go. Got it. So that'll be the hardcore and the sniper achievement there. Less than 2 minutes. maybe a high score? No high score. Okay. Let's just take a look at the high scores and see what we need to get to win. So normal mode, 403, that's 2 minutes 28. Sniper and calm mode. I don't think I'm even up there. Okay, super mode. Did pretty good in super mode there. We need to finish a minute quicker. And hardcore mode, oh, we're pretty close on hardcore mode, actually. So maybe that's the one to go with. Well, what about the high score for game mode? 3 minutes and 2:28. That's pretty quick. Okay, so I'm just gonna have a quick go, see if I can get a high score on the game mode. Why not? Okay, that was pretty quick. About a second quicker than my quickest time. When the name disappears from the bottom of the screen, you're generally safe to move on to the next part. That's one way of knowing. I think that might be it. I might have done it. I might have been quick enough. I think that was. Let's have a look. There we go. Yeah, so when you complete the champion, which means coming first place, you unlock a credit. As you can see, they've got 1 credit, 23,000 experience. Credits are what you use to unlock some of the more premium games, premium models, sorry, as you progress through the game. They tend to cost multiples of 5 credits, so after you gold 5 models, you'll be able to unlock 1. Sometimes they cost 10, 20. I think there are some that cost maybe 100, I can't really remember. But you can unlock almost all of them. Just from playing the game. But one of the things is you can unlock these shooting ranges, and actually that's cool. They've made it so you can unlock them with experience. On the Congregate or in the original game, you could only unlock them with credits, and that's why I messed up. I unlocked one of them with credits, and I couldn't go back and I couldn't unlock some of the later models. And you can only earn, just with the guns, you can only earn 1 credit from the shooting ranges, which is exactly the same for coming first place. So there you go, that's the 1911 100%. But actually, I'll tell you what, since the shooting range is uses the Colt 11 and we have the potential to unlock it right now, using experience. Let's do it. Bonus part of the episode, I guess. So the first task is Shooter 1. I don't know what that means. Let's have a look. That's really cool. They've actually made it. Okay. Hit every target 7 times. You have to get a max. You have to get maximum hit points. I don't know what that means really. Semi-fire mode. 180 points in order to get the achievement. 21 shots. Okay. So there are 4 different activities, and let's see what the controls are. Fire is click the mouse. Targeting is right mouse. Reload is R. Hold one's breath is E. Nice to see them sporting the Queen's English there. Also, a semi is L. Exit is exit. Escape rather. Okay, let's have a go at this. Whoa. Okay, what's going on? This is really... it's way too sensitive. No, it's really not sensitive. It's loud. What am I trying to do here? Am I just shooting the same thing again and again? Oh, it's gone. Okay, I have to reload. Reload. Hello. There you go. Like a pro. Oh. It's kind of cool having the zoomed in version on the top right there. Okay. What? Yes. Wandered at the end there a bit. Now is that it? So he didn't get the achievement. Oh, yeah, got 143 points. He needs to get 180. That's tricky. That's with the most sensitive aiming as well. Okay, well, let's just try the next one. What do we have to do? Hit every target. Okay. These tin cans or... Got it. And reload again. I'm not quite sure what the challenge is here. Take that, paint cans. Okay, so we got that one. That was really easy. And this time, it sounds like the same. Hit every target. Okay. Oh god. They go really quickly. Did I get that? I have to get them in the middle to get the maximum amount of points. Oh, reload quickly. Very good. Oh, that was a bad shot. Oh, it's gone. This is kind of hard, but not because it's hard, just because it's the mouse is really hard to control. It's really not smooth. 45 points. I'm not sure how many points I was supposed to score. I think it might have been 105. Take that. Oh, I think I missed. Completely missed. And again. Oh god. I'll know that if a cardboard army ever comes to take me away, that I'm better off running than fighting. That's it. I don't think I did very well. Oh, what, another one? Oh, he's gone. Yeah, I was supposed to get 180 points on that. I don't think that was going to happen. What's the next one? Hit every target 5 times. Okay, let's give it a go. Oh, ah, missed that one. I've already failed this one by the looks of it. That's a bit better. Bugger. Oh, come on. Oh no. That's better. Getting the hang of this now, maybe. Might be too little too late, but... Eesh. 175, what did I score? 150. Yeah, okay, well... That was entertaining, I suppose. Cool, so... yeah, that's, I guess... The Colt 1911 done. I could obviously spend a bit more time in the shooting range, but it's a bit awkward to play, so I'm not too bothered about doing that. Yeah, no, a long way from the high score there. So, okay, well, thank you guys for tuning in to that second episode. As I said, let me know if there's any of those other games that you'd like to see me play, or any games that I haven't mentioned. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and check out some of my other videos. And hopefully I'll see you guys again in the future. Toodaloo.